today I'm going to talk about detox, about personal story and gentle sharing about it. So today, first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ieva. I live a holistic lifestyle, and for many years I've been exploring wellness, emotional balance, essential oils, natural body support, as well as some gentle care things to myself and my family. So I also work with a raindrop technique massage, planetary vibrational raindrop, facial harmonics, and chakra balance raindrop massages. So during those massages, I help people to reconnect their emotions with their body, to have their balance, and to have natural strength, and to get some wellness practices, as well as be a guide in their lives, because usually when we start something new, we just need some support, and when we are alone, it's very hard to be, yes? So I want to say honestly that I'm not an expert. I'm not the one who knows everything, but I'm just a woman who has some experience and who gathered other people's experience and want to share this, because I want people to be healthy, wealthy, happy, and just feel that every day, especially at this kind of state in the world where some really huge changes are happening. So, talking about detox, I was extremely skeptical about that. I believe it was, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago when I first heard about it, and it was quite near people who did that, and I thought, oh, what's that? Maybe they are crazy. What is happening? There is one more trend, and I don't want to hear about it. They are just it will not work, just some kind of experiment. And actually, during some time, I started wondering why people just make detoxes. Why we need to detoxify our bodies, our emotions. And well, of course, over time, I got to know some people like Totvile, thank you for watching, like Daiva, who introduced me to detoxification of the body. And I just had an opportunity to try it. So it was something new, and I thought, well, why not try? So that's why I'm carrying this essential oil, just to have some sunshine for you and for myself, as well as have some energy. And this was one of the detoxification steps. So it was really interesting because I want to share this experience. And I just know one thing, that when it's something new, we are usually afraid, and we are usually going backwards and, oh, no, I don't want to try. But when we know why it is important to us, we have, motivation, and maybe we have some more experiences from other people. So it's really important to try it, because when you don't try, you don't know what it is. So that's why I tried, and actually I have noticed that many people gather more and more information, because we have some social links, all those internet, and now all those technologies, and people are just, wow, what should I do? Which one should I try? Which one I can, trust? And talking about detox, it was, I liked it because it was gentle, because it was the first time for me. It was 3 years ago, I believe. It was not aggressive, as usually people, want to change everything in their life. Okay, now I will stop eating sugar. I stop eating flour. I will now have my psychological and emotional state of being very balanced, and now I will have my, all those friends who I don't like, I just reject, and everything in one thing, at one day or maybe in several days. And it was really hard. Why? Because we cannot manage that. It's too much for us. So that's why I took one step. That's why I started lighter detoxification. I started using lemon essential oil, Detoxzyme. There is supplement Detoxzyme, and I had Ninja Red, amazing drink. It's a healthy one, but this is another theme. I can talk about it like 1 hour and a half. And I started doing this like for 3 or 4 weeks. So what I have been noticing from the first days, before that detoxification, I was like, very strict woman. Like I get up, in half an hour I have breakfast, and then I go to my day, then lunch, and etc. But when I started detoxification, I started to feel myself more. For example, I didn't want to go and have breakfast in half an hour after I wake up. I wanted to drink more water. I wanted to go to the ladies' room, and the cleaning process was more often. And actually, it was very light, and I felt lighter. And like around, if I woke up at 6 a.m., at around 9 or 10 a.m., naturally I wanted to eat. And that's what I liked, because we have to listen to our body, not just to say, oh, I don't eat breakfast, or I don't do that, or I do that, but just feel our bodies. And that's what I liked, because this detoxification helped me to feel me better. And as my emotional state was really hard at that time, actually it was, I was shouting a lot. We had conflicts with husband. I was not happy with our child. I was very strict, and I couldn't control that. And after those 3 or 4 weeks of detoxification, I felt like a normal wife. I didn't want to shout. I didn't want to say like bad things that, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, you look like this. But I started to feel like a normal one, like I am balanced. Okay, I don't like this, I can tell that like lighter. And that was the main thing, actually, what I liked. I was cleaning my gut, but my emotions cleaned. So now I can tell that it is really real. When we clean our body inside, our emotions start to balance. So why I'm talking about detoxification in lighter one? Because most people, if they do it very hard and everything at one time, for example, they want to detoxify their liver, their gut, their emotions, and change many things in their lives, it is very hard of the body, because toxins are starting getting away, and we are starting to feel what? Headaches, and we say, oh no, this detoxification is very bad, I just stop it and it doesn't work for me. Then we can feel fatigue, emotional sensitivity, cravings. Well, if you know what it is craving, that's good. If you don't know, I just tell that it's really huge want to eat sweet things. You can be more irritable, you can have mood swings, and even you can have, some lower energy to work and to have stay whole day, energetic, and to have some, work to go to be with your family. So that's why I just like it in a slower, more adapted way. And sometimes detoxification might take not 3 or 4 weeks, like 1 month, but it might take up to half of a year. Why? Because if we are living, for example, I'm 40 years old, if we have been living for 40 years and we were eating food, we're drinking some drinks, we were eating emotions, we gather other people's emotions, and we didn't clean that, so that means there is much to clean, So I personally love to read Gary Young Encyclopedia and to follow his philosophy, because he had more than 35 years of experience exploring plants, herbs, essential oils, and he was a farmer at first. And he used to go deep into people's body and emotions, and he always thought that first of all we have to clean our emotions, and then we can clean our body. And I just loved his philosophy about cleaning and restoring. What I really love in this approach, what Gary Young taught, that there are herbs, so it is really safe for us, plants, essential oils, minerals, nutrition, and emotional support. It's actually not against our body, but within our body. And one of the things that I really love, that we don't need just to stop, eating, for example, one thing. We just need a lot of support. And we need step by step in this detoxification process, because we have, for example, if you are the person, if you haven't done this detoxification ever in life, just write me that you haven't done. If you have done, I will be glad if you share pluses and minuses, what happened with you, and have you finished it? Maybe you stopped it. As I told you, that you need a person who is going with you, and if you have questions, he answers to you, he helps you during this way to see what is happening with your body, with your emotions, and just to be your guide, because next step you can do it by yourself, but first you need just some help. Of course, water is very, very useful for our bodies. So talking about detox, there are many kinds of detoxification, and one of the most popular is gut detoxification. So that means we have we use some kind of supplements from herbs and essential oils, which clean our gut, and processes of toxins in our gut are getting out, and this process is starting. what I like it because I don't have to change my life a lot about this. I just have to add some, capsules during morning time and during evening time, just to have this detoxification. And it is really, really amazing in this rushing world, because we don't have, to wait to use many products, but we just have to scan ourselves and to see what is happening through the first days. Well, actually, I'm sure that detox is very is connected very strongly with emotions and with stress, because stress affects many things, hormones, sleep, digestion, cravings, emotions, energy levels. And that's why our body knows how to detoxify itself. But in this modern life, when we rush, when there is so polluted air, actually many pollution, from all those, technologies, because we get so much information. We have, usually some people which we don't like the communication with them. This is also this is also stress, and this also affects to our health. Also, if we work, if we have a job which we don't like really, so it's also getting inside and it's more stress, and that's why I link it actually to the detoxification. So what I usually recommend to people, it's I recommend to do 2 detoxifications at once. That means first is, for example, gut or inside detoxification, and the other one is emotional detoxification. What it is, I would really advise in personal consultations. Now I just want you all to know what it is and just feel if it's yours. Actually, when detoxification is starting, I told you that I really was happy that I had the community which supported me, and we supported each other. We had some questions there. We shared our experiences, what is happening good, what is happening not so good. Because, when people start to detox for the first time, they have many questions like, is this normal? For example, if we have some itching, for example, if we didn't have it, oh, maybe I need some medicine because some allergy. No, people, stop it. You have all the support. It's normal, just drink some water, for example. Why do I feel so emotional? Why I'm so tired? Why I had no cravings and now I have more? So that's why I created a detox chat where we already had several detoxifications, and we go through this journey together. Because together is stronger, together is lighter, and together is better for your and my health as well, and the whole mood. So what I do in this detox chat, I share my daily guidance in different themes, for example, about water or about going to the restroom, what is normal, what is not. I share their information about different detox types, about emotional and physical support, and of course tips on how to detox gentler and easier for the body, especially when you are the first timer or you just haven't had this kind of detoxification. And of course, most importantly, that people share their experiences as well. So it is alive, it is real, because it's happening every day. Um, for me, detoxification is not about perfection. It is about learning how to care about myself more and be aware what is happening. So I have the question for you. If you have been wondering, what is detoxification? What kind of support do you need? I mean, which detoxification is for you the best for now? As I told you, because there are different, types of detoxification. For example, gut, liver, heavy metal, blood detox, emotional detox, and even stress detox. So if you want to share privately, you can do it, or you can write it me here, that if you are interested in detoxification, just write me a word detox. I just created actually a simple questionnaire for you in order you know better. Are you really into it? I mean, do you need detoxification? And what kind of things show that you need it or don't need it? And I'd like to give you a gift for the first consultation. When you fill out this questionnaire, I will give you a first consultation as a gift, and you will know which kind of detoxification you need. Actually, we will make the plan. There are two ways to make it. A lighter one for the first timers is the best, like 30 days, and it's more economic one. And for the others which are more interested, or maybe the ones who will have first detoxification, they will need more, we will consult more. Hey, it is okay, you can eat the food, you don't have to starve. No. You just have to have some plan what to do next in order to have your gut or blood or other things clean in your body, especially liver, because it is anger there, stays really a lot. And to balance your emotions. Why? Because usually we don't know what it is, and that's why I created this questionnaire. I just would love to see your answers there and give you this support. So really, thank you very much for watching. And if you think that you just need more consultation, maybe you just need to answer to yourself, do I need detoxification? Or maybe I need more information, what kind of detoxification I need, and what do we use there. I just can tell you one thing. You can write me. I will send after this live. I will send you a link with this questionnaire, and I would love you to fill it out. I would love you to ask questions, because we have so much information, and I can tell you that I use those products which I trust, because they have the highest quality standard, and they are really safe to use, not only for me but for children. That is another theme I just want to end up now, because I tried the detoxification for our son, and I really loved the result, because after 3 weeks of his detoxification, it's really simple. He just drank 1 capsule each day. His cravings, his wants for, his needs for those sweet things was lowered almost double. So when people say that, oh, it's my body, which wants, or maybe they are children, they just need some sweet, it's a lie. Because sweets, we don't need sweets, we don't want sweets, but all those organisms, all those worms, everything what is inside of us need sweets. That's why how they grow. So this is another theme, how to get out those worms from us. Thank you again for watching, and wish you a really wonderful day, because sun came out after several dark days. And if you have questions, I would love you to ask. I will really honestly answer you. I will send you a Lithuanian questionnaire now, and later this day I will send you an English one. So thank you very much. Have a great day and be healthy and wealthy. Bye.